So siguro ito yung second time na naglaro ako ng Harry Potter since nung PS1 siguro nalaro ko ata yun eh. Na-enjoy ko rin yun. Eh paano na kaya kung ito na? May explore natin, may enjoy pa natin yung gameplay. What up going guys? zHaiky here and welcome to Hogwarts Legacy Part 3. So, kailangan natin mag-attend ng... Teka lang, may nakita akong... Sorry.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Blue Flames. Mag-attend na tayo ng class. First class natin. Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Oh, damn.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ooh. First time natin... I mean, the first time. I mean, we have a new spell na naman tayo. Nice. Leviosa. Hindi pa Wingardium Hindi pa Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa lang ang dapat, no? Hindi na kailangan ng Wingardium.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Talagang ako kaagad yung una. Sorry guys, medyo hinala natin yung boss kasi it's 4 AM in the morning na. R2? Ano ba?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt so artfully
Take
helped
through
me
yellow shield with
demonstrate
control
earlier.
spell is yellow din. Like the levitation spell.
Levioso!
Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Bilis na. May duel na kagad tayo.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
May cooldown yung Leviosa natin.
What are you doing up there?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Ano ba? Ay, sa iba ako nakatingin.
Levioso, rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Ano ba ulit yan? Wait, what? Ano yung napilit ko? Lumos. Di meron tayong magde-deflect. Patay. Talo tayo. Kaya hindi ko mag-gets. Ah, seryoso? Puti na. Natalo ka agad tayo sa quiz. Teka kasi.
Leviosa.
Okay, gets ko na. Medyo gets ko na rin naman.
Nothing lucky about it.
May nanalo ko paano i-deflect yung ano.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Nice, dalawa kami.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Leviosa.
Nice.
All of my students with this adept. I do enjoy life in duel.
Napainom patuloy tayo ng potion.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you
Yung
on the
karakter mo,
spot,
tonto
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you,
Nice.
Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Ayos, so meron tayong learn na Levioso.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alumos pala.
Revelio.
Ano ba yun? Di ba yung magde-deflect? Paano ba yung deflect? Nakalimutan ko agad ah. Ang daming yan dito. Unlock. Kailangan pa na ilalak ng level 2.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
Ito si Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I have measured one's combat. It was never used my wand in combat.
In
Sige.
fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yup. Sound intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Si Lucan.
Till next
So,
time.
hanapin natin si Lucan pero di ba mag-ano pa tayo ng isang subject? Defense against the dark art class. Nice, level 2. So, Asyo naman tayo, no? Akyo pala, Asyo. Pwedeng i-track, no? Nice. Akyo. Paano ba ulit yun? Ayun. So, kung natin bumaba, sundan lang natin ito. Buti nga may tracker na ganito yun, no? Napakalaki na itong castle na to. Hindi ah. Meron na silang ano? Violinista, ano bang tawag dun? Gusto ko sana muna ng libo. Teka. May pusa. Ngunit pusang to, tao pala to eh. Ay, hindi. O kaninong alaga kaya to? Sa taas? Pala nabasa ko sa IGN. Hindi ko expect. Lahat, hindi naman lahat, pero almost lahat daw ng tao is sinelect ang Slytherin. And iisa na rin ako doon. So, lahat ng tao gusto talagang gawin yung Slytherin nga, no? Na-enjoy nila kasi yung Slytherin.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Quest begin na. Accio naman tayo. Ano ba Accio?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Paano gagawin? So, meron tayong bagong spell na Accio. Nice. May bagong spell tayo.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Enjoy na enjoy itong professor na to. So, lalabas kami. Ano yung gagawin?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Hindi, no?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ako talaga agad. Di ba pwedeng patingin muna? So medyo nanibago ako sa...
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at
sa
the
basic
last possible
na
moment.
mga pipinutin natin. So art,
Think of this
kailangan
like
natin lagi hold
gobstones,
R2, no?
if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall.
So,
Yes?
kailangan maka 50 tayo, no?
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Excellent control. Don't lose your composure.
Ako, guys ka na.
Splendid!
50 mo. Nice. Hindi ko alam kung 50 mo. 30. Nahulog yung isa.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's
Nice.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Mukhang si
Come
Miss
on
Ona
up.
yung mataas na ano dito.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you
Ang
are
magaling,
playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sige.
Here we go!
Wow. 50 agad.
Yes!
50 agad ah.
Happens to the best of us.
Dang it. Hindi na pwede dayain yan. OMG. Kailangan natin makabawi. Kailangan itong dalawa mga 100 natin. My goodness, zHaiky.
Do not be shy.
Hindi na pwede. Isa pa. Durog tayo.
That is how it's done.
Hindi ko gets. Yep. 50 lang.
Excellent control there.
Medyo, parang medyo na-gets ko na. Pero pwede pa isang try?
Let us make
Late
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ano na naman yan? Ay, isa pa. Nice. Oh, wait,
I
what?
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
So, kailangan
Enough
i-timing
chatter.
natin to. Ah.
Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here
Okay.
we go!
30. Kailangan natin mga 50. Tama na. Tama na. Tama na. Tama na. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Splendid!
Nice.
Let us see this.
My goodness.
There we
Uy,
go.
50 rin ah. Akio. Sobra. Shit, goddamn.
Not to worry.
OMG.
Watch this.
Hindi ba siya na... Hindi mo lang siya na-fail? 110. Talo tayo ng 10 kung sakali mga 50 tayo. Hulog pa.
Ah, you almost had it.
Well, kailangan natin ulit mag-practice pa ng Akio na yan.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yan, hindi mo natin natalo. Yep, tapos na. Wala man lang revenge.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda? Ugando.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Saan to Ugando na?
Wagadu School of Magic
Wagadu
is the
pala.
largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the
So what
mountainside.
if no kung
I remember the first
magkakaroon
time
pa
I
ng
saw
Hogwarts
it, the
Legacy?
mist was so thick I could hardly make out
And
anything
you
at
know,
all.
pwede maging
And
kalaban
then
yung
it just
isang
materialized before me.
school.
This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Wow. It's much the same.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless
Kaya nakita
magic
tayo
to
yung
be much
isang
more
goblin, di ba?
instinctive. Not to
Kamay lang
mention quite
ginagawa nila.
convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Dami natin natutunan
I
dito.
do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Babawi ako sa'yo.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear
Nice.
from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
So, pupunta tayo kay Professor Weasley. Parang may nakikita ko dito sa mapa natin na ano.
Revelio.
Value. Wala. Ano yung nakikita ko sa mapa natin na yung yung apoy yung pang fast travel. Pwede kaya tayo bukas dito. Nope. So, pwede natin buksan pero hindi pa natin pwede buksan.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yep. Hey there.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Hey there.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well.
Piling
You
Harry Potter
certainly
lang.
seem to hold your own in charms.
It's, yep.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
May chest dito. Teka.
Handy
Ayun yung
resource
ano.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
Ba't hindi ko
included.
maano?
In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of it,
Ba't
the
hindi
Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what
Reveal.
fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're
Hindi
telling
ko
I'm
pa rin
calling
gets to.
nice, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack. Oh,
Nagbukas?
fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a
Ano nga
boot
itong
or the
3-5?
minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in
3-5.
trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't
Ah,
give Peeves a
3-5-0.
flag. She says
Baka,
it's a boot,
di
and
ko
he
alam.
says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough.
Ano to,
You'll get
teacher?
us all detention.
Revelio.
And you're both wrong
May
anyway.
nakita ito.
It was
Paano ba?
Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't
May
boots and
nakita
it
ko ano
wasn't
eh.
flax,
Lumilipad na
but
libro.
you're all in trouble with Professor.
Yun, nice. Automatic na pala eh. Yun pala oh. Field guide page in Hogwarts. Mali. Ano yung nakuha natin? Collection lang ba yun? Kaya inventory nga natin. Wala no? Nope, wala. Gear. Wala pa tayo nakuha mga ganda no? Diretso mo tayo kay Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
Kailangan natin mag-reveal ng Revelio, no? Para makakita tayo ng mga iba-ibang item. Grabe, ang dami mong gagawin, dami mong iisipin. So ngayon, dami mo na palang pusa. Quest. Matay ko Weasley. I-track natin. Talk to Lucan Bat. Mamaya na si Lucan. Kay Weasley muna tayo. Tapos kay Weasley. Feeling ko mas feeling ko kailangan mo natin gawin natin main mission.
Revelio.
Baka may something dito. Wala. Nakita ko bang gumalaw tong? Gumagalaw, no? Gumagalaw nga. Lahat talaga gumagalaw, no? Yan yung pusa kanina. Medyo hirap pa talaga ako sa controls. Kung ano yung mga pipinit. Talagang tititigan ko muna ni pipinit ko dapat. Grabe, tingnan mo naman ang laki. Parang first time ko ata naglaro ng game ng Warner Brothers.
Revelio.
Sabi natin ito. May something, may ilaw. Ay, hindi. Paint lang pala yun. Ang lock. So talaga wala pa tayo pwedeng magawa, no? Dito na ba tayo? Buti nga, no? Kahit lakarin mo lang nag-unlock na. Hindi pipinutin pa. Ay, pusa. Kala ko isa lang yung pusa. Meron po. Nice.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
Dopey ba yun?
You could help.
Parang Dopey. Dobby? Ano pa pangalan rin sa...
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Lala pa rin niya. Professor Fig said anything, no, Professor? Ano ba sabi? Ano ba? Ang tanong niya. Anyway, there's a good deal more to travel here than what you told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What more work? Ronan mentioned. Professor Ronan mentioned that. What more work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will
parang-
connect you with the perfect wand. You've
Nice.
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Ooh. Magkakaroon pa pala tayo ng bagong wand. What more can tell me about potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
Ito ba
Jade
yung parang...
Pickens Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although
Although
they
they
rarely
really
sell
sell
recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a
Spellcraft.
spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used
Talagang
when
bagong-baguhan
conjuring
talaga tayo dito
objects.
sa Harry Potter.
I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivanders
Well,
in
ito ngayon
Hogsmeade.
nakaka-enjoy, di ba?
There is.
Lahat talaga bago
Most
sa'yo.
people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate
Diagon
to have
Alley.
someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Ready to
I'm
go.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Hogsmeade.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
Nice.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Si Sebastian na lang, tinarday ni Yunay. How about Nati? Sebastian, I think.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en
Tinarday
route.
ni...
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory
Namunta
local.
ka agad yung
Best to
pangalan ng
avoid
babae.
him and his associates, including his
Right.
right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you
So
can
you
enjoy
can
a
enjoy the
butterbeer at the Three
butterbeer.
Broomsticks.
Nice. Butterbeer. Nice. So may bago tayong quest again. So... Resume assignment, Reparo. Nisip ko, bago natin nawala yung ano. Nawala yung quest ko na taabangan ako. Well, pero sa attend your first day at Hogwarts, ang main mission natin is yun nga, pumunta sa Hogsmeade and gather your supplies. So yun nga yung next mission natin, no? Tama to. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are type of quest given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when complete, reward you with new spell. The reward of completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignment and your progress in the quest menu of your visa.
Into the